Hello everyone, and welcome you all in the class of mathematics for class 7th. And today I am going to explain this topic, rational numbers. Okay, and in this what we are going to study, that multiplication of rational numbers, multiplicative inverse of rational numbers, and then we will see the division of rational numbers also. Okay, and this is the first video for this week, so all you see nicely and try to understand. Now what is the topic? You can see that it is given multiplication of rational number. So how we can define it? We can define it as product of two rational numbers is known as the product is the result of multiplication, that we know. Product is the result of multiplication. So product of two rational numbers here is product of their numerators by product of their denominators. Okay, so that means multiply their numerators. If you multiply the two rational numbers, then multiply their numerators and write it at the place of numerators, and then downside you multiply the denominators and write downside only at the place of denominators, as like this. Therefore, when a by b, it is multiplied with c by d. Okay, then a and c are the numerators, so they will multiply with each other, a into c, and downside you will multiply b and d, and they are forming the denominators of the product. So you will see that the result will be a into c by b into d. So numerators multiply and write at the numerator place in the result, in the product, and then denominators multiply and write at the denominator place in the product. So this way you can find the product of two rational numbers. Now we have this question that find the product, means multiply the rational numbers. 5 by 9 multiply with 2 by 3. So you will do what? You have to see this also, that whether they are divisible upside and downside or not. That means the numerators and denominators are dividing each other or not. Okay, that means if they are divisible by any common factor, whether they are divisible by any common factor, the numerators and denominators. So first you have to check this only. But you can see this 9 and 2, they are not divisible. Same way 9 and 5 is also not divisible. And similarly you can see that 5 is not divisible by 9 and 3. Both the denominators. The 5 is not divisible by both the denominators 9 and 3. Similarly, this 9 is not divisible by both the numerators 5 and 2. So they are not divisible, the numerators and denominators, they are not divisible, then you will multiply only. The numerator of both the numbers multiply. First you will do what? 5 into 2, and downside you will write the product of denominators. So that is 9 into 3. So this will come 5 into 2, 10, by 9 into 3 is 27. So in the product, at the place of denominator you will write the product of denominators, and at the place of numerator you will write the product of numerator. So 5 into 2 is 10 and 9 into 3 is 27. Next question you can do like this, that minus 28 by 13 into 39 by 27. So here 13 and 39 is divisible. Okay, you can see the 13 and 39 is divisible. You will cut that. First I have written, this is the question only. Then first step you will write as a fresh copy of the question only. Then you write that 13 into 1 time. This is divisible, and then 13 into 3 time. You will cut this. This 13 into 3, 39. So you will cut 13 into 1, and 13 into 1, 13, and 13 into 3, it is 13 here. 39. Now this 28 and 7 is also divisible. In 4 times, 7 into 4, 28. So you will divide 28 by 7. Okay, this way. 7 into 1, and then 7 into 4 times. So this is divisible now. 7 into 4, 28. Now you will multiply the remaining parts, that means the remaining numerators 4 and 3. It is minus 4 because minus is remaining here with 28. With 28 minus is remaining here, so that number is minus 4. And then minus 4 into 3. You will do what? Minus 4 into 3 at the place of numerator, and numerators and the denominators are what? Downside it is 1 into 1. Downside it is 1 into 1 only. So we will write that 1 into 1. So result is what? Minus 4 into 3 is minus 12. Minus 12 by 1 means minus 12 only. Okay. It is minus 12 by 1. Now multiplicative inverse of rational numbers. That is also called the reciprocal. Okay. So you can write it as like this. If the product of two rational numbers is 1. If the product of two rational numbers is 1, then each one is called the multiplicative inverse of each other. Each one is called the multiplicative inverse of each other. They are called reciprocal also. You can say that if the product of two rational numbers is 1, then each one is called the reciprocal of each other. Each one is called the reciprocal of each other, and that is defined as like this: multiplicative inverse of x by y. Okay, multiplicative inverse of x by y is y by x. Okay, you can write that. X by y, multiplicative inverse of x by y is y by x. That means you will interchange the numerators and denominators. Place. You will change. At the place of numerator, you will write the denominator, and at the place of denominator, we will write the numerator. So now we can example like this: multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 9, that is equal to 9 by minus 5. And the reason behind that, because their product is 1. Okay, 5 minus 5 by 9, reciprocal or multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 9 is 9 by minus 5. Reason, because their product is 1. Minus 5 by 9 into 9 by minus 5. So this minus 5 and this minus 5 you will cut in 1 times, and then you will cut that 9 and 9. Okay, this 9 and 9 you will cut, so result will come 1. Now you can see the division. Division of rational numbers is like this we are doing: a by b divided by c by d. Here a by d is the dividend which is divided by the divisor c by d. So c by d is the second rational number and a by b is first. So in this case, when you write the multiply sign at the place of division, then that moment you reciprocal the second rational number, means divisor. You reciprocal the second rational number, means divisor, make it multiplicative inverse. Okay, you will write the multiplicative inverse of second rational number. So you will write like this: a by b into, yes, when you will write multiply, at the place of this divide, that time you do the multiplicative inverse of second rational number, that is divisor. So multiplicative inverse of c by d is d by c. Multiplicative inverse of c by d is d by c. So you will get that a by b into d by c. Now it is a question of multiplication now, because division work approx over only. Okay, it has done the reciprocal, it has done the multiplicative inverse of second rational number, means the divisor you have done reciprocal. So this will be a into d by b into c. This a and d multiply, numerators and the denominators b and c multiply and write downside at the place of denominator here. So this is a into d by b into c. So now this question you solve that. You will solve only. You can solve this question. Minus 15 by 16 divided by 5 by 8. So this one's 5 by 8 is the divisor here. That is second rational number. So you will do like this. We have minus 15 by 16 divided by 5 by 8 equals to, Here I have done reciprocal, means multiplicative inverse of 5 by 8 is 8 by 5. Okay, this is the 8 by 5 is multiplicative inverse of this 5 by 8. Okay, then this will be equal to, you will cut that 5 into, you will cut that 5 into one time, and then 5 into 3 times 15, 5 into 3 15, then you will do that 8 into 1. Okay, and downside you see 16 is divisible in 2 times, 8 into 2 times 16, so this will be 8 into 2. Now multiply the remaining numbers, the numerators multiply and outside the denominators multiply. So minus 3 into 1 by 2 into 1, because here it is 1 and 1 only, so we will multiply. This is minus 3 because here the number was minus 15, the number was minus 15, so minus is remaining here, here also it is visible, the number is minus 15. Okay, so it is shown here minus 15, so that will, so minus is remaining, only you have cut the 15, 5 into 3 times 15, so minus 3 into 1 is minus 3 and 2 into 1 is 2. This is answer. Okay, now you will revise the division and multiplication of rational numbers. Yes, and for that solve question number 1 and 2 of exercise 4E and 4F. Okay, as your homework. Now do watch these videos nicely for better understanding all the things. So thank you all of you.